I think we can start.
Yes, yeah. Guys, over to you. Start with your questions. You can type or you can unmute and ask your question.
Basically, this is a question answer session. If you have seen our
Yes.
previous podcast, today is only for you guys because we have not bring any topic to discuss here. We just ask questions from you. If you have any question related to career, any doubt, any subject, whatever, you can ask me. Ask us.
Yeah, Ravi, good morning. This is Eben.
Yeah.
So just like went through your videos on HRST.
Hmm.
So is it all 9 videos which we used to follow, or like because we have to follow there's workflow and flow as well, which I think
Those
you
are part of
mentioned.
ITSM, Abhin. So if you don't know
ITSM.
ITSM flow designer, then HRSD something flow will you will not understand. So you have to follow the ITSM video flow, and the same
Mhm.
flow comes here.
Applies here. Okay, okay, got
It applies the same thing. You can create a record on payroll table and send an email notifications. Create a flow.
it.
So
Okay.
both are same. 9 videos is something which is really equal to HRSG, nothing else. But he wanted to add extra like business rule, client script, and all that. You can add it extra. That is part of
Mhm.
your ITS. I think
Understood.
OP can add here. Yeah.
Yes, correct. ITSM is fundamental. We told you in last podcast as well.
Yeah.
So go through ITSM and then correlate as well. Okay, so it will be helpful.
Sure.
We have a question here, sir. I am studying in third year BTech. I completed CSA, CAD. Is there any job opening for fresher, Ravi?
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So CSA CAD certification anyhow doesn't matter, but if you have already having a certification for one, so the time has come already. So we are in April phase. April's last week, May, June, there will be college hiring. Campus will be there from December till June, July. Campus goes to multiple places to hire people. So there are freshers. You can go ahead and apply on certain job portals, like as I mentioned in the last to last podcast, AMCAT. I'll ping the name here so that you will remember. AMCAT and eLitmus. Freshers can get job via this only if you are not getting a campus placement. AMCAT and eLitmus is the only website which you have to go and register yourself over there.
Yeah. Along with that, keep an eye on service companies like HCL, Infosys, Cognizant. They are also doing
Hmm.
drives. Okay, so that you can go there and get interviewed with ServiceNow. So
Even
just focus.
internship, they will
Yes.
provide
Yeah.
internship also.
Yeah, focus on these few companies. All the service companies, big companies who are hiring a ServiceNow developer in bulks. So they are hiring fresher also. If you have knowledge, then that is well and good. As you cleared CAT, CSA, and okay. So get some practical knowledge and go there in all the walk-ins. So keep an eye on
Yeah,
LinkedIn
and
and their job portals.
yeah, LinkedIn. This is what I was saying. LinkedIn is a place where you can follow their pages, and you can get the notifications just on their notifications. You will get it. Probably they will be doing it in the upcoming days. Every year they do. A lot of
Yes.
companies are doing
Yeah.
intern, fresher, but you cannot expect around August or September. That is quarter three. Quarter three hiring of freshers are super less, not at all. So now this is a chance for all the freshers who are listening to this video.
Right.
Hi Ravi.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, good morning. So I'm beginner to ServiceNow, and so where can I get the scenario-based questions to practice the admin topics like view rules, UI policies, business rules, UI actions?
Hope you want to take this or
Yes, this is a common question, and we have already answered in many podcasts. Okay, but just to give you a quick view, uh, you can get scenarios from your daily basis things like ITSM and various others. Okay, you can even go to ServiceNow community. Just look at the questions what people are posting there, and it's itself is a scenario, very good scenario, practical scenario, and people are actually doing these scenarios in their actual instances. So you will get enough opportunity, enough things there. Along with that, you can use ChatGPT. Okay, ChatGPT, just go there and ask sincerely. Okay, getting answer from ChatGPT is tricky, but if you ask good question, provide enough information, then it will provide you good response. Okay, so just write down, I am a ServiceNow fresher. Okay, I want to learn hands-on in ServiceNow so that I get good interview experience and all, and just provide me some scenario-based question, and then add the technology like ITSM, ITOM, whatever you want to learn, and then it will try to give you enough substance, and then once you have that grasp, you can go forward and test it, practice it in your PDI. Okay, and once you
Okay.
do that, you will encounter more problems. It means you are getting uh, more scenarios there. Okay, once you start implementing those things. Over to you,
Okay.
Ravi.
So Ashish,
Yes.
to be very frank, scenario questions are based on the requirement of the client.
Right.
Suppose client you are giving an interview asking this question, maybe they have faced the same thing in the project. So we cannot predict any scenarios, but we can practice similar to it. As OP mentioned, you can use AI tools and give a prompt saying that I want scenario-based questions on UI policy in ServiceNow. What are the possible scenarios? They will give an idea. There are websites also called SN Buddy, and I don't know the person name. I'm forgetting the person name. He has designed it very well. SN Buddy. From there, you will get sequenced by ITSM questions of business rule, ACS. You will get a clarity. Even on our YouTube channels, we have scenario-based questions, Ashish. But to jump into scenario-based questions, you should have your basics fundamental clear. Why we use UI policy? What is the fundamental? Why we use client script? Where we use business rule? If this fundamental is clear, then scenario is something which you can think at right now spot. You can ask me any question, I can answer you. I might be wrong, but I can answer you whether you can do it with a client script or server side script. So you have to understand this different, and then once you understand this basic difference, then you can choose any scenario of your choice, anything of your choice. You have enough information on ServiceNow community. Lot of questions are there, Ashish. Just type ServiceNow in scenario-based question. You will get list of questions on ServiceNow community itself. SN Buddy is one of those. On our YouTube channel, I have 10, 11 videos created for scenario-based, but that is complex. I don't want to go there right now. But still, you can practice from the basics. Then you can choose a question.
Okay. Thank you, Ravi. And I just want to know the roadmap of the certifications. I have completed CSA, and should I jump to ITSM or CAD?
No,
Uh,
CAD. You can
CAD.
jump to ITSM, no worries. There is no link of CAD and ITSM, but the
Okay.
roadmap is something like this: CSA, Certified Application System Admin, then better CAD, because CAD will be mandatory if you go further for the certifications, and ITSM specialist. So ITSM is combination of CSA and CAD.
Okay.
Okay. So if
Yeah.
you combine both together, then you are eligible for CIS ITSM.
Okay.
And you
Okay,
can
Ravi.
check the roadmap video actually, Ashish, on my YouTube channel. There's a
Okay,
video
Ravi.
for roadmap.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thanks. Thanks,
No
OP.
problem.
Check our past podcast as well. Okay, all these questions are very well answered. Regarding roadmap, also Ravi shared. Okay,
Sure.
now
Yeah.
anyone?
Where would one start learning integrations and service portal? Okay. Integrations is something which is advanced side of ServiceNow. So for starting with integrations, you should have an idea how ITSM or any uh, product is working in ServiceNow, HRSD or CSM, whatever it is. Once you have a understanding of it, then you have to think on these two grounds: how you can connect two systems. Right now we are connected via Zoom call. How we are talking and you are able to listen. So we have to find the logic between it, and integrations. The best place for integration is, I will brand my channel. So to be very frank, you can learn integrations from scratch. There's no way that uh, you cannot learn anything. You can refer to any video across my channel and on ServiceNow platform, any channel. Maybe OP might also have integration videos, and even he has a, I think, a blog also for that. that spectaculars.com. So over there also you can go and check. Start with the integrations. You have to first understand two tools and how you can integrate with each other. The basics are four only in integrations. Keep in your mind how you are connecting to me via LinkedIn or via WhatsApp or via any channel, that is called endpoint. Second is authentication, like how I know that Sheikh, you are authenticate person, correct? So we have to have that authentication established between two systems. Third, what you want to do, whether you want to create, update, read and delete CRUD operations, that's all. And last will be your response. If you reply, if you ping me on WhatsApp, it means that you have my number. That is your address. You have saved your contact in your phone. That is authentication. Yes, you are trusted me. Third is you are sending a message. That is a post operation. You are creating a message to me and I will respond to you back. So these things you have to understand in integrations. And coming back to service portal, I never recommend anyone who only belongs to ServiceNow domain to go with service portal, because service portal is on the UI side. You should have a knowledge on HTML, CSS, and your Angular. When I say Angular, only limited, called NG family. So NG model, we call that. So I will not recommend everyone to go with service portal until and unless they have the UI knowledge. But yes, you can learn service portal from various YouTube channel. I don't know how many of them are posting. And right now, I am also creating a UI builder series over there. I will show you how to create a workspace as well as a service portal in the upcoming classes. So you can refer those. As of now, you can learn integrations. Over to you, OP, if you have any input.
Yes, you added all the things. Just for service portal, I want to say it's not all about UI, but it is keep on upgrading. Means they are adding new technologies on every release. So you have to be a proper web developer. You have to learn web development. No other ways to learn service portal. Until unless you just need to do some tweaks, that is fine. But if you want to design it, it is very important to understand all these Angular, JavaScript, and all new things which are coming in UI world. Okay,
Yeah, that is the only place where we use JavaScript, normal JavaScript.
extensive.
Glide and all you can use in business rule and other things server side. But this is the only place where we will use actual JavaScript in ServiceNow. But that's why I
Yes,
don't recommend until you have a front end knowledge.
great. Next question is which stage is difficult, design phase or development phase during project development? So are you
Okay.
asking this question as a developer or you asking this question as a project manager? Mr. Pawan, please come forward. What is the intention behind asking?
Pawan, you are asking in the perspective of developer or in the perspective of managers or an architect?
As a developer.
Developer.
Okay.
Okay. So see, without design phase, no developer has a roadmap to develop the stories, first of all. So when a project come to an organization, the architects and all will gonna design your project in the sense, basically they have won the bid. In general, in company, what happens is when X company comes to your organization and you show them that we have these many developers, now you will create a proposal for them and the proposal is accepted. So now architect will design the roadmap. We call it a solution design. When the solution design is ready, now we guys will create a story for you, basically. So your question is, which stage is difficult, design phase or development? So design phase. If the design is perfect, you just have to apply your logic, Pavan, where to write what. If you have to build a catalog, so I am an architect, I'm telling you, hey, I need a catalog to be built without any variable, if I'm saying. So you will be stuck as a developer. So design should be perfect, like your house design, that roadmap, your, what do you call, when you going for building a house, you have a map, correct, OP? What is that map called? I don't remember the name. Something is
Naksha.
there, layout,
Yeah.
architect's diagram,
Uh-huh.
correct? And then on top of that architect diagram, they build their buildings, correct? So if your base is strong, so if your design is good, developer can develop anything, and developer can become a solution architect in future because you have seen how they have designed it. But down the line, after 7 8 years, you can go with your knowledge as an architect, technical or solution architect for them. To be very frank, design phase is very important.
Yeah. Depends on, because you are asking as a developer. So being a developer, it's rare to that you will go in design. Okay. You get
Yeah.
the requirement in the form of small chunks, which are stories most of the time, and you just need to implement that. But
Yeah.
yes, you have to understand whatever you are developing, how it is impacting to the existing things, okay, how it is impacting, how it is delivering the solution. You have to think in such a way. So as time passes, you will be encountered with more things, more scenarios, more problems, and then become a solution architect or something like that. So it will go like this, okay? So
Yeah.
yes, designing is obviously without designing you cannot come up with a project, okay? You have to think every aspect, performance, integration, implementation, everything you have to think. So
Everything. Back out plan. What will happen if design fails? Your
yes, yes,
development will go in waste.
right,
So everything will be taken care.
yeah.
Yes, but
Okay,
as a developer, focus on the basics and start with the like approach. How you are going to approach that. It doesn't mean that whether you are perfect or non-perfect. Doesn't matter. Approach is important. How you
yeah,
approach that situation.
yeah. Next question is, could you please guide me on scripting? Guide on scripting. Okay. So Ravi
So
already
Poonam,
mentioned in the groups, right? He is starting scripting series, and I think you already have something on scripting, right, Ravi? One videos are
yeah,
there, right?
videos are
Your
there.
videos.
Videos are there that is specific to ServiceNow. And what I am going to start is a complete people are now confused nowadays javascript to use, glide to use, where to use, what to use in server side, client side. So that's what I'm planning for, one scripting batch basically, where just scripting, this is only for those who know service now basics, so that we can use from zero. But it's
Okay.
this Poonam, this scripting is already present in both of our channels, so you can check there. You can start from the very basic. You have to understand only two factors, which one is server and which one is client. So whatever you see in front of you is UI, that is your client, but whatever is in the backend which we cannot see is your server. That's why we have two types of developer, front end and back end. If you combine these two developers, then become a full stack developer. So ServiceNow is for full stack developer also, who know both client side and server side. Client side comes under user interface, and data, your tables, comes under server side. So you just have to understand this and then start learning from client side first and then go to the server side. And there are a
Yeah.
lot of, I have a playlist, you can go and check, I think path 4 on my YouTube channel. You can go and check over there also. Poonam. Yeah.
Yes. So I would ask, I will just come forward with your questions. I see more than 20 people are joined. Okay. Come forward.
And those
Don't
who
hesitate.
late,
Ask your questions. Enough. Yeah.
those who join late, this is only, we are not talking any technical topic. If you have any question related to career or anything, you can ask us.
Yes. 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 Okay. I am a service level manager and want to pursue career in service now. I have completed CSA and would like to know the path. I am inclined towards learning ITSM implementation, then CSM, HRSD module, and so on. How could a BA field? Okay,
Service
one.
level manager, how many years of experience you have? RJT.
Yeah, can you come on uh, audio, please?
12. Okay. So as a 12-year experience, obviously you are not be a developer. This thing you have to keep in your mind. But someone who is 3 years experience can become a ServiceNow developer. But you are asking, I have completed CSA and would like to know next part. So it's okay. Certification doesn't matter a lot. To become an implementation specialist in ITSM or CSM HR module, if you know the technical stuff, when I say technical, not scripting, if you know technical, you can become a functional as well as technical BAs also. We call as a functional analyst, and sometimes we call it a techno functional. So BA is also good if you are on the technical side of the business analyst ground, where you are gathering the requirement and doing technical stuff also. Then your roadmap will be towards the scrum master and the product owner. But if you are on the development side, suppose you wanted to start from development, Doesn't matter whatever the year of experience, then your path should be ITSM specialist, then technical specialist, then technical architect, then solution architect, and that's all. But in BA, the life will be little easier because you might not have to do everything. You have to manage the stories, creation of stories, check the backlogs. Lot of things are there in business analyst. But if you have a technical touch in business analyst, then your roadmap is super clear. Scrum master, product owner, and then become a platform owner. So that is the long run. So that you can think of. Yes, you can learn various products. HRSD is very easy if you know ITSM. CSM is also super easy as compared to HRSD. CSM has only one table, and then you should know some part of workspace. That's all. I
Yeah,
hope I answer your question. Yeah.
yeah, great.
Yes, thanks for answering. Actually, I was outside, so I could not unmute my mic. So basically, you mentioned that BA will be a good field. So as you have mentioned that I cannot be into a more into a developing thing. So
Yeah.
does this BA thing holds a good scope in future? I mean, if I want to move into completely in service now, because when I talk about my current company, there are very less projects, or even if there are projects, there is very less opportunity to get into them and work, right? So the hands-on thing is very less, which I'm getting.
Okay. I
So
got your point. I got your point.
the only
So
thing
what I'm saying,
the only way to learn is through certifications and the labs.
yeah, certification is not a way to learn because now we have dumps for certification. Have you studied dumps or not?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
tell
I
me.
mean, basically,
Then
learning all the fundamentals, then going through the
perfect.
classes. So my company
Fundamental is
also,
important.
yeah. So my company also arranges this instructor-led course because they have the agreement and all. So the
Yeah.
instructor-led classes are also free for some courses. So which I'm looking forward to enroll as well. So are these classes enough? And apart from the lab instance and the developer instance.
Yeah, any source of knowledge is enough until you practice it. The only thing I like to say you BA will be, you can say BA growth is little less if you only in BA. When I say BA, you should know technical stuff. If you know technical stuff in business analyst, you
Hmm.
become techno functional. Once
Okay.
you techno functional, then your path will be super easy. So you know the technical aspect, you know the platform specific stuff, you know how to get a story, you know how the requirements are being gathered, and then you go to the scrum master part. You manage your scrum calls, say who is working on what, and later become a platform owner or a product owner of that particular product. So this
Okay.
is your path.
So
You
become
cannot
so
become a technical architect then.
yeah, so I got your point. So for to become a techno-functional, so first I should go with this implementation part, and then I
Yes.
can proceed towards
Yeah.
the BA thing,
Not
right?
scripting. Yeah, not scripting. Technical stuff means catalogs are super technicals, flow are super technicals.
Yes.
Scripting is needed.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, ServiceNow glide scripting is needed, but it's all customer requirement. If customer does not need scripting, you don't use scripting. Simple. Everything
Okay.
can be done without scripting also.
Okay.
Yeah.
And once this meeting is over, you guys are going to share the recording as well, right?
Yes, yes.
It will be on YouTube, I guess.
Yeah, you will get the recording on the channel ServiceNow interview guide.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
great.
Thanks, Ravi. Thanks, Sophie.
Okay.
No
All
problem.
the best.
Yeah. Thank you.
And Abhi, IOP, I found HRSD real-time questions. Can we follow the same for blog, same blog for interview questions? Yes, you can follow the blog ServiceNow Spectacular. I am doing many things in that. I am adding new things like interview questions, latest use cases, scenario-based questions, and differences and various concepts. Okay, so you can follow that blog for all the things. Okay.
You can share your channel, sorry, OP, your
Yeah, let me
website
share
and
that.
it's in
Yeah.
the LinkedIn. Guys, you can follow on LinkedIn because we might be bringing something which is might be missed out in WhatsApp. So if you have not joined the WhatsApp channel, also you can go and join the group number
Yes.
5. Yeah, where we are there to help you out. If you have not joined yet, because that group has already 700 people, only 300 people can be there. Then group 6 will be created. So let's see how it goes. Now we have
Yeah.
one more question from Sultan. How can we make ourselves strong in
Strong in
scripting for any
scripting.
type of requirement? This, we answer this question. If you have not noticed,
Just
strong in
practice.
scripting is only two ways. You have to first understand the requirement and approach. Requirement means whether I have to go with server side or client side. Somebody was
Just mute yourself if you're not talking kindly.
yeah, please don't unmute yourself. That's okay. So, Sultan, first understand whether this question I have given you that get the data from ServiceNow user table and update it. When you get this question, you see the word called data, user table. You have to understand whether client script it work here or server side. Client script only work on UI. So they have not asked me to make any changes on the form layout or any changes on columns on the table. They're asking us to pull the data. Pulling means data, means server side. Obviously, we'll use glide record for that. So you have to understand that approach. Getting my point? I think, Sultan, you can talk if you have any other question. Yeah. So only key is practice. If you don't practice, then not possible.
Yeah, and when you are going for certifications, try to, apart from dumps, try to learn, try to at least go through the topic so that you can have something at least. Okay, don't only look for dumps and all.
So OP, just mute
Yeah, one
her.
question. 𝐄𝐧𝐠𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐡.
1 second, OP. Mute Chaitra. I think she's trying to. Now, yeah, please mute her.
Sorry,
Sharika.
name?
Mute all. Just mute all,
Okay, sorry.
including me.
Yeah,
Okay.
great.
What else question we have?
𝐄𝐧𝐠𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐡 is asking, how can one estimate the time required to do task when asked by the client? Okay. Also, the effort and cost estimated when asked. Okay. Is there a specific technique to get the best approximation, or just need to have our logical approximation to these things based on what we feel? Okay. Good question.
So, Sheikh, this is actually a different question from whatever people are asking. Can you tell me what is your current role, Sheikh?
Yeah, Ravi. So my current role currently, I'm working as an admin plus a developer. So usually we do get tasks from the client, in the form of stories that they ask us that how much time would this require? I mean, this is usually a basic question once they have shared the requirements with us, right? So at the end, they want to know by when can we deliver that task to them. So at that point of time, we might not have the all the data at that point of time, right? So we usually say, okay, let us look into this and then get back to you. But is that the best technique, or what exactly should we
No,
do?
actually, no, this should not be a best technique. See, are you working in agile team? You are following
Yeah, I'm
agile?
working in a yeah, I'm working in a agile
If it is
environment. Yeah.
agile, then this question should not be asked from the client, because if anyone working in agile methodology, an agile team, we already have a session called, if you don't know, called refinement. Have you
Right.
have a refinement session? Correct? In
Yeah,
the
right.
refinement, if it is not there, then they are not following agile. You have to force them to follow agile, because all organizations are standard. Like ITR is a standard, we follow agile. Now, in refinement session, whatever the story groomed by business analyst, when I say groomed by, whatever the requirement gathered by the business analyst, will keep with all the developers open, and then we will decide how many points, means how many days, depends. Points I'm equivalent to days, for example, 8 hours. How many days is required to complete the story? Suppose, depend on the complexity. If you have enough information on the story, you as a developer can predict the points. Points can go up and down. For example, you have to build a catalog with 10 variables and flow designer. So 10 variables, let's say with testing and all, let's say 5 days, 5 points. So you guys, you developer will decide, and at the end, when there's a sprint of 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, maximum 4 weeks, which is 1 month, minimum 2 weeks. So in that 2 weeks, a particular developer will be assigned with that story points. Suppose 2 weeks means 10 working days. So maximum you can do up to 8 to 10 story points, not more than that. If you are doing it, you are not following agile. If they are forcing you to do, then you have to do according to the requirement given to you. If they change the requirement, then you should move to the next development phase, Sheikh. So estimation is something which is designed by you developers only, by from your previous experience, from your knowledge, and you give the point, and you have to stick to the point whatever you have given, Sheikh. And once it is completed, you will hand it over to the testing team to test it. So estimation is depends on the complexity. If it is asking you to integrate two system, obviously it should come in your mind, oh, while integrating we need REST message, we need API calls, we need intensive testing, then I'll give the point higher side. Maybe 8 point, maybe 13 point, depend on the integrations whatever you are doing. Or maybe 1 month. Example I'm telling you. When I say month, ServiceNow follow or Agile follow Fibonacci series to assign the story point. It's 0, 1, 1 plus 0 is 2, 1, then 1 plus 1 is 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, like this. We follow the story points. So you have to follow it. If they are not following, then yes, you have to talk to your client and read the document of Agile. You will get the ideas, Sheikh.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Ravi, for that. Just one response to that is, I mean, listening to whatever you have mentioned, it seems that we might not be following the complete agile form to, work upon our stories. So, as a feedback, is it possible for you to, or you or maybe OP to create a video wherein you can, showcase or tell as to what exactly are the
We can do
things a
that.
developer used to do on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, you can. I can
Yeah,
do that. One more thing you
sure.
ask, Sheikh, cost
Mhm.
estimation. You are a developer. How they're asking you to do a cost estimation? I, as
No,
an architect,
sometimes
I
the
do cost estimation.
right. So sometimes not directly the client, but there is sometimes the manager which asks us that
Yeah, yeah.
we have this task in hand. So what do you think? Should we
Yes.
put? How much
Actually,
cost would it take? Mhm.
that is a good way, because when a project come to an organization, we call as a RFP, request for proposal. Over there, you will get the cost estimation details, maybe asked by manager, because managers might not be technicals. Be very
Right.
frank. There are two types of manager: technical and functional managers, people managers. So cost estimation purely depends on your FTE. FTE is nothing but how many resources are working, who is architect, who is developer, who
Mhm.
is BA,
Right.
who is tester, and you will decide. There are some formulas. Better I can create a video on this so that you will get a clarity. And there are certain
Yes.
formulas which we use for 8 hours, and billable hours, how much architects should be charging per hours, and all this comes under a cost estimation. Cost estimation
Right.
decide based on the hours. So we have to very sure on the hours, because if you give too much of cost, let's say $1 billion to create a project, company will not come to you. Getting my point?
Right.
And even they
Right.
will ask you to show you, your managers might be asking show you what accelerator or innovations you are doing. Correct. So you have to justify your title. Correct. So you will suggest
Right.
something.
Right.
So
Yeah.
let's quickly
Understood.
create a video shortly.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That will be helpful. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, just one suggestion here. Make a template, okay? Make a template,
Yeah.
but all you have to do whenever any requirement is coming,
Mhm.
like you have to think, you have to test, you have to just make a template and then think about that template, like in a requirement, what all things are possible and you are doing, okay? Based on your past experience or successful implementation. आपने क्या क्या किया उसमें, उसका एक टेम्पलेट
Mhm.
बनाइए and then according to that template assess every requirement which you are getting, okay? And in that case
Right. Yeah.
you will get enough idea what you have to quote. Thank you.
Sure, Obi. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, next is after ITSM what module to learn. We suggest HRSD because it is quite simple and related to ITSM. And Ravi,
Very simple. Very simple. Very simple. It's only
just
10 hours.
just
That's all.
go through the podcast, last podcast, okay? You will have enough material on that. I have posted the link of the channel here. All the recordings are available in this channel, okay? And along with this, in this channel, we are taking mock interviews as well, free of cost. If any one of you want to increase your, confidence and want to give mock interview, contact me on LinkedIn. Okay, let's move to KL Reddy. ServiceNow is focusing more on UI Builder nowadays. Will UI Builder is enough for creating portals, or do we need to learn HTML, CSS, and Angular, etc.? Okay, Ravi, you want to
Okay.
answer?
Yeah. So UI Builder was not introduced in the earlier ages of ServiceNow. It was introduced maybe
I will
three,
be
four
right
years
back.
back.
Just a minute, okay? Ravi, please
Yeah,
continue.
yeah. Sure. So it will be, guys, close to 3, 4 years back, maybe, probably. I don't remember the exact date. So earlier, UI Builder is only for workspaces, if you ask me. People build workspaces with drag and drop functionality and the components of UI Builder. But yes, now we have Service Portal also. But if you're very frank, you can build Service Portal, but not interactive. Yes, you can build a static pages, static data. You have to code there also. In UI Builder, you have a. I'll talk about it when I am creating that videos also on UI Builder. Today's second video will be coming by night. So if you notice, when I create the videos, you will notice I have used a data component there, data resources. Over there, you can write a script. But to be very frank, legacy ITSM portal which we are building, this is the best. Why? Because even you can add lot of things, images and other things are, that is common. That is, you can use in UI Builder also. You can create your own like shopping devices over there. But UI Builder, it's limitation. So if you ask me, yes, you can go with the UI Builder, because if you are looking for company requirement, go for it. But if you are looking for your own skill growth, long term growth, go with the legacy ServiceNow portal.
Yeah, I think they will be going more towards UI Builder. It's more less coding kind of thing, right?
Yeah, low code, very low code, but still coding is there. Okay.
Yeah, it's there, but they are trying their best so that even a citizen
Yeah.
developer can create a portal, simple portal or something like that for its client. So a lot of
But I
opportunity.
recommend, yeah, but I recommend good to have extra knowledge. Knowledge is power. So
Obviously,
why
that
not to
is
learn
behind.
HTML? Why not to learn CSS? It's
Yes,
okay.
it's
ServiceNow is there. Give some time to other part also, which is used in ServiceNow, except your Instagram reels. That will help you. Yeah.
yeah, great. In my last
Okay.
interview, the interviewer asked, how do you distinguish between ITSM incident and CSM case in ServiceNow? Good. And what factors or records had to help in identify this type of tickets working with? Okay. ITSM incident and CSM case. So now,
Okay. Yeah. Go
yeah,
ahead. Okay.
yeah. So ITSM incident it means some technical problem you are facing, whereas CSM case it means it's not always a problem; it's something which you need. Okay. So in both the cases, employee is asking for some help, but that help is related to not disruption of power always. If it is disruption of service, then it is an incident always. But in case of you need something, okay, something from HR, or you are facing some kind of issue in the company which is not related to IT always, okay, in that case you can say it is a case. Yeah, Ravi, over to you.
Obviously, if it is any interruption, sorry, if it is any interruption, then you will go with the incident. Your Wi-Fi not working, your laptop is not working. So ITSM incident only focus on restoring the normal activities, whatever is gone. But CSM is primarily on handling the customer issues. When I say customer issues, like as you mentioned, HR case, suppose you are a customer of Amazon Prime, and Amazon Prime payment is not being done. It's not an incident because they are using a model called case model. You can raise a case. So basically, it's handling the customer issues. Inquiries also comes under CSM. An agent will work on that inquiries. There are various cases also. So basically, it's two different factors. If you have interruption to the service, then it's an incident. But if you are handling customers issue, which is not an incident for for the that customer, but for the case for the current employer, so that becomes a CSM in simple way. So maybe external offerings, as I told you, Amazon. So I
Okay.
hope it is clear.
Yeah, it's pretty much clear. I hope. Okay, next is Ravi informed in the video that after 20K he will start CSM. So your fans are asking you to answer here. Okay, Ravi, go
There are
ahead.
certain milestones because even I have to grow. So there are certain milestones so that the video should reach to everyone. So yes, I will, but chances are less now because I am doing UI builder, and after that I will be doing service portal. So maybe let's
We
wait
are
for
trying
another
our best. Okay, we are trying our
350
best to
3,500 subscriber more.
yeah,
And on 30K, I turn.
क्या बात है. Okay, next question. So just keep asking these questions to Ravi, okay? Someday he will add new things. It will motivate him. Okay. I have completed CSA CAD. Which certification I do next? Okay.
ITSM. ITSM.
Okay, great.
CIS ITSM. Because you have CASA and CAD knowledge, the only remaining is your CIS ITSM. That's all.
When you will start ITOM, so he already mentioned when he will start ITOM, okay? So it will take some time.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah. For ITOM, you can purchase my course on Udemy.
Yeah.
Okay. Enough material is there from CMDB to complete ITOM or the discovery. You can see the first 2 videos free of cost, and then you can decide whether you want to buy or not. Okay. So just go on Udemy. I'll share the link here as well. Okay, then we have Rishabh. I want to learn CSM module from scratch, but I am not finding the right resource. Could you please guide me? I recently completed HRST. Okay, Ravi, क्या
Yes.
कहते
So
हैं?
there's no guide available, OP, right now for CSM. I have uh, yet to, I have to start, but right now, except ServiceNow Now Learning, you don't have any other third-party options to go research. So as of now, you are enough. You have ITSM, you have HRSD. Good that you are learning. So right now, for another 4 5 months, just follow ServiceNow Now Learning courses, which is free right now for everyone, and then try to learn from there how cases are being built, and then just check UI Builder because on UI Builder we have workspaces which is used in CSM, and that will help you a lot.
Yes, even I'm also preparing few courses, okay, for Udemy, and you will get some CSM and all. Many long list is there, okay, but as we also have time constraint, we have to work and then we have to give some other videos. So we are trying our best, but yeah, we will not stop until we provide each and everything.
We will not stop until we are alive in ServiceNow ecosystem. When ServiceNow is gone next year, then we cannot do anything. Then we'll see another technology. We'll come
Yes,
back with another
there are
technology.
various friends of ServiceNow which are roaming now, okay, Hell, Zendex and Planet. So
But they will
ITSM
be
will not
no
go
longer.
anywhere, even though
See, these are
ServiceNow go, but
fundamentals.
ServiceNow is
Right?
not going. Yes, yeah, that is right.
For the next 15 years, for sure. If somebody will create some tool, maybe you never know that we are creating a tool which is competing in the market. You never know.
Yes, yes, right.
Hi, Ravi sir. I am.
I'm graduate. Okay, Ravi, please.
Okay, let me just ping the website here. For all the freshers who are graduated recently, you have only two options if you don't have a campus hiring. Sorry, my camera is not positioned well. These two websites, just a second, let me. These are the only two websites that's going to help you out a lot. MCAT and eLitmus. Please go and register yourself over there. They will ask you, I think 899 rupees. I don't know. I have to check. And then you can register and just they will take your test, pass the test, give the test. I think attempts are 5 6. Basic test will be there, normal, and then you can start applying from there. You will all automatically get calls. The top is eLitmus, second top is MCAT because eLitmus have good companies. MCAT has also good companies, but people are higher in MCAT. eLitmus exams are little tough to score 30 marks also. If you are getting -2, you are getting calls. So e-litmus is little bit difficult, but yes, nothing is difficult. You can do it. So and check for LinkedIn post for internship in ServiceNow. You can get it easily. And if any job postings are there, we do post in our WhatsApp group also. People are posting, so you can check from our WhatsApp group. Yes,
The
Susan.
discussion is going among themselves that okay, that will AI take over service now after 5 years?
So
Anyway,
mute.
enough with AI, okay? So don't let me mute all. Ravi, you can unmute.
Yeah.
Okay, so discussion is going on that will AI take service now after 5 to 10 years, or do we need to learn AI? How AI will implement on service now?
So what do you think? What do you think? AI will come and solve your incident. AI will sit on the table and chair and open ServiceNow system. Maybe down the line in 2100, maybe, but not for the next 10-15 years. But right now, AI is used in ServiceNow itself. So ServiceNow is not using AI. AI is not using ServiceNow. ServiceNow is using AI. We call as a now assist or next gen AI, whatever it is. So not at all. This question is something which is asked by almost everyone. Will it impact? Not at all. You can see data science, if you might have heard about it. Python was there in 2017-16. What people are saying, you learn Python, learn data scientist, become a data scientist. This is the future. Is it the future? I cannot see. Maybe AI, people are talking. There are competition between AI. ServiceNow has introduced his own avatar, if you have seen. Right after one day, now we have Ghibli art. Correct, you might have seen. So how the competition is super high, and ServiceNow has to be survived. ServiceNow will bring something. But no, this question is something which is not for ServiceNow, but yes, for those who don't know AI, they might be impacted. They are in the comfort zone.
Great, yeah.
Charita,
I
you
want,
have any question?
sorry?
No. I think somebody unmuted.
Okay. So now next question, I want to give mock interviews. Please help me and add me to the group. Okay, we'll do that. So in order to give mock interview, you can follow me on LinkedIn and then share your profile via message there. Okay. So just I'm pinging you my LinkedIn ID here. Follow me there and then you can get in touch with me. How can I get in Gen AI in ServiceNow? Now assist virtual agent, the topic to learn become a Gen AI specialist. So learn Gen
You
AI
cannot.
from any source you want. Okay, ServiceNow has no way to at the moment to practice it for virtual agent or all until unless you are a partner. Okay, so we do not have anything on demo instance or anything PDI. So from anywhere, learn it. Okay, various free courses are available. Okay, so understand the basic, and then maybe if you get a chance to work on it, if you are a partner company, or maybe in future ServiceNow will come up with something. Ravi?
So I've been simple. ServiceNow has not provided this with our personal developer instance, but virtual agent is there already. You can
Mhm.
integrate virtual agent with different AI tools like Google Gemini, ChatGPT, and other things. But from ServiceNow internal Now Assist, you only have to follow ServiceNow YouTube videos, which they have shown you how Gen AI working. But you will never be able to do it for sure until unless they make it free, until unless you are partner, and until unless your partner purchase that license, because that license is so much of cost. Maybe in future service now might bring for us, and they are thinking also nowadays. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we have only 12 minutes left. So if you have any question, just come forward. We'll stop this podcast at 11:30. If not, then we can wind up here. You can unmute and you can ask your question directly without typing. Okay. We all are colleagues. We all are friends here.
Yep. Anyone has any question?
Okay.
Any question you can ask.
So I think Ravi,
Okay,
we
so I
can
think,
wind up, right?
yeah. If there's
Since
no question, last chance, guys.
yeah.
Because next podcast when we meet, we will have topics, so we'll not take questions. And again, we'll have this question round session, another podcast that will be good. I think we got one question. How do you and handle complex requirement? What type of requirement you are asking? Scripting or integrations or what? How it is? Hussein. If it is development,
Customer requirement.
customer requirement. Okay. So if customer has a knowledge on service now, suppose, then it's easy to convince them, because there are customers who will ask you, do this, which is not supported in ServiceNow, which you cannot do in ServiceNow. They ask you to do something else, which is supported in Java, but not in ServiceNow. So first of all, if customer has a knowledge on how platform works, then it's fine. If they don't have knowledge and they will give you complex requirement, then you have to go and do a POC, proof of concept. In POC, check whether this complex requirement is possible or not. Take some time from the customer, buy some time, and ask them, we'll come back to it. If it is really not possible, then straightforward deny it. Check for the workaround. If this is not possible, then how you can work around and give it to them. So you have to understand how platform works. Okay. If you know platform works, then it is easy for you.
May I know the
One more.
purpose of, after
No.
completing MCAT, should I get a job? Depends on your score, buddy.
Yeah, depend on your
Okay.
score. In the sense, no, they will get the calls for interviews, but again, if you score very less, then you will have attempts to re-attempt the exam. You can give the exam, is make your score good, and you will get more calls. But yes, you will get calls for sure.
Yeah. Prepare for your interviews. Okay. How to talk in interview and how to answer questions in interview. Okay. For that, you can come to me for mock interviews if you want. Okay, Ravi. Next is, may I know the purpose of data lookup and decision tables? Great. Yeah.
Decision tables is something which is very good approach by ServiceNow. You don't have to create a table by, that table cost license, because table comes with a rule. So
Right.
to avoid that, ServiceNow has created a table we use that in Flow Designer called decision table, where you can add data and you can call anywhere. It's a dynamic table. They will store the data for you. You can pull that decision table data on your Flow Designer and you can start working on it. So it's a good approach. And data lookup is something. Where is the question? I think your question is from Flow Designer, if I'm not wrong, correct? Yes. So we have a action over there called lookup record. Yes, I know that. So we have an action called lookup record. On lookup record means your for loop. In general, in small term, you have 10 records. You have to look up each and every record, get the data out of it, and whatever you are going to do, pass it to the next action. So we have an action called lookup record. Use your table. It will look up through each and every record, and what you need, get it out from there. So these two are basically used on our Flow Designer. Decision table you can create, add the data and access that data on our Flow Designer. You don't have to write a script for it. If you are writing a script, it means there's something else you needed.
Yeah. So it is basically there to avoid or to enhance your no code or low code experience. Okay. So that
Yeah.
you can write all these things directly. Whatever you think is the condition, you can write the condition and data lookup there. No need to write if else, else. Okay. All the big codes, and that confusion is now gone. Along with that, it is taking less time as well because it is retrieving the data directly from there. So many technical functional reasons are there because of using these lookup rules and decision tables. All the complexity is now gone. You just need to know your logic and just you need to create a record. ServiceNow automatically do all the processing in the backend for that.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. What is the roadmap? Only 6 minutes left. What is the roadmap or career path in
This,
ServiceNow for Scrum
yeah.
Master?
Next podcast we are bringing that.
Okay, let's leave it here. Is GRC
So
and TPRM modules are same? What all I need to learn? Okay, so Ravi, you want to answer here?
no, I am not a
So,
GRC fan.
okay, so we have not done much in GRC here in order to what we can show you right now. Okay, maybe in future we'll do something on GRC and then slowly we get into it. Okay, so just bear for the time being.
GRC is something on the process side, security, vulnerability risk. Obviously, it is different. TPRM runs on your vulnerability and risk management, so that is different. Obviously, you have to get your security incident done. So all comes under GRC. But really, I am not a fan of GRC. I never bring any videos on YouTube also, and in future also I will not be doing it because GRC is not my forte. It's full theory. I
Yeah,
don't like theories.
great, great. Okay, as a 2 year experience, ITSM and HR is enough. Yes, more than enough.
More
Along
than
with
enough.
your development. Okay, just a reminder, please prepare a video on a day.
Yeah, I'll
The
copy your
response.
question. I'll keep it on my side. Don't worry.
Okay, so this is done. What is the next batch? Training will start, Ravi.
It is from Monday, Friday, 11th. I think I posted the details already on my LinkedIn, YouTube channel. Sorry, WhatsApp channel. LinkedIn is yet to be posted. LinkedIn, I didn't post it this time. So
You can follow Ravi, okay? Ravi Gaurav, complete name is Ravi. You can share your LinkedIn profile link here as well. Or let me do that first.
how to share the profile from LinkedIn?
Yeah, just
Do we
a
have
minute.
any way to share?
I'm doing it, okay? No problem. This is the Ravi profile. Follow him, okay? And connect to him. Only 4 minutes left. Anyone? Any last question? On count of five. 1, 2, 3. Oh, give me the batch detail. You can follow Ravi there. Okay. Go to his profile. You will get enough post there where
Where
he
you
is
have
starting all
said
the
that?
things. So just follow
Just
and then you can check there. All the details are there.
so you
Okay.
can ping me on LinkedIn or you can ping me on WhatsApp channel. You can go there and
Yeah. Please give me detail as well. Follow Ravi and you will get all the details. All the posts are there. After Ravi, our courses and
after the course, like after the course enough. Okay, you're talking about the batches.
no,
People I
no.
have trained more than now, OP, the count is more than 8,000 now since 4 years.
Okay.
When I have the data of 4,000 people,
Mm-hmm.
8,000 people, close to 7,892 people are placed.
Okay.
Few
Nice.
people which are not placed, which was never attentive in the class. Class will have people like that. So yes, you can get it. You cannot get it also depends on how. If you're listening to me, it's more than enough. You will be doing the projects in the batches. Obviously, all the projects, 5 or 6 projects, you'll be doing end to end, and the same project is from the client side. So it will give you clarity.
Okay. Last question. When will
For
you
any
start
batching question, you can reach out to me
integration
on
and
my.
scripting classes? Okay. He will share all the details in his profile. Just follow him. Okay. Keep an eye. So soon he will start new classes. I want to join. Again, go to his WhatsApp. Okay.
Okay, do one thing.
You can
I don't
paste the
have the
link.
link. Wait a second. Then. Just a second. Okay. I have to open the group and copy the link, and then I have to send it on
Yeah, just paste the link here.
2 minutes.
Hmm.
Okay, I am sharing now. I reshare it. So this is a group number 5. I am pinging in the chat, guys. There are 4 different groups also, but those all are full. You can join this group and reach out to me from there. I am the admin. Okay. After completion of AMCAT, you will get a notification on their portal itself, as well as you will get a mail, whatever the mail you have registered. There are helpline numbers. You can call them and ask the details. What will happen? But these two are the stuff which people are taking. And the next e-litmus hiring is on 30th of April, 27th of April. Which they have earlier it was 13th of April. You can go and check the website. Okay, perfect. All good then, OP.
Okay, so I think we are done here, Ravi. Thank you so much for joining, and I thanks all the members here, all the participants. That was a wonderful discussion. We'll keep on coming up with these Q&A sessions, so keep your questions ready, okay? And we'll add one more video soon on a particular topic with some questions, with some details of that topic, technical details and all, okay? So somebody is asking a website link. Let me just quickly add it here. And we are done. Okay. So just copy this website and yep.
Where you are sending website, OP, it is not reflecting.
Oh, sorry. It's only a single person. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, share
Yeah.
to everyone.
Yes. It's to everyone now.
Thanks all.
Okay.
Let's pick the next podcast for technical session. We'll have technical talk.
Yeah. Just follow our YouTube channels for more details, for more exciting things. Thank you so
And
much and all the best.
yeah, if you need CSM, 20K is the
Oh my God.
that threshold, and
Yes.
ITOM will be 25 or 30. Yeah, even I have
Right.
to justify things. Yeah.
Great.
Thanks everyone. Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye. Bye, Ravi. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.